Okay. Well, get back to what I was doing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Robert Wilbury. What's up, man?
Hey, what did you say?
Not much. Somebody was a tattletale, apparently.
You said what?
Somebody was a tattletale. There's somebody in my watching my YouTube videos and told my friend something, and that's all. Nothing major.
Okay,
No, so
what was the conversation about now?
just basically about my live feed video. That was all. Nothing major. So there was
What
nothing.
you asked about your live feed?
That was all. Somebody mentioned it that I know. So he's watching. He's probably watching me now or watched me before. So I know him. He's whatever. So
But did you talk to her?
yeah, I talked to her. Yes.
What's her problem?
No, there was no problem at all. There was no problem at all whatsoever. There was nothing. They were just wondering what was going on. So
Oh, who do you think's telling her about it? Who do you think's talking to her?
person of certain interest. So what the heck? Trying to
I think
back.
she's the one watching. I think she wants.
No, she wasn't watching.
Huh?
No, she wasn't watching
How do you know?
because I know.
Because you're taking her word for it?
Yeah, I'm taking her word for it. God, jeez, it's like you think I know all the people I've been around and distrust and everything else. You know, it's like come on, I can't just distrust everybody. You know.
I know, Scott, but
I gotta trust somebody along the lines. Hello, Lauren.
so you gonna be moving in on Friday, right?
That's the plan. I mean, I'm gonna have to stay here till I paid for the whole entire week here. So
And when did she tell you that you could move in?
definitely she's paid me on Friday. It's not gonna be a choice. I gotta move in that day. So
Did she say you could move in Friday? Did she say you could move in Friday?
not in so many words, but I know where I'm gonna go. I gotta go there regardless. It's gonna be no choice. I have nowhere else to do. I have no more money. I'm broke.
You don't go by what you say. You go by what they're saying.
Yes. But all I needed was another week. She knows this. She already knows
It
this.
doesn't matter. She could say, "Well, I didn't tell you to move in Friday." It's word garbage. It's word tricks. And she said, "Scott,
You know, you're not gonna change my mind from that situation, all right? I know you're trying to look out, but I don't have any choice.
yeah,
I have no choice.
I don't know. I don't know, Scott."
So what am I supposed to do at this point? I have nowhere else to go. I have no more money to pay for another hotel week. I gotta go out there regardless. There's not much of a choice. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I have nowhere else to go.
The worst possible thing that could have happened was for your vehicle to break down at the same time. All of it.
Yeah, I know.
Because what you could have, like, I have my car, right? If I get kicked out tomorrow for whatever reason, I'll be like, you know what? I could sleep in my car.
I can't sleep in my car.
Huh?
I can't sleep in my car if it was running. I couldn't sleep in there.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why it sucks that it broke down.
So
You had at least that. Now you don't have a vehicle you can't even sleep in. I would show up at your uncle and say, Uncle, I'm homeless, dude. Can you help me?
I already tried that. That didn't work out. And the crap he told me was a bunch of crap. So
Well, because he thought you had more other options.
I don't know where he thought I was going to get $12,000 from anywhere at all. Because I was under the impression that he was going to take care of all that. And come to find out that wasn't the case. And I'm really upset about that whole situation. So I don't know where he thought I was going to get $12,000 for any place to move into. I don't know where he thought that was going to come from anywhere of any reality. So
Yeah.
there was no way I'm going to get my hands on $12,000. Yes, I did phone her. No, nothing major. Just basically because somebody mentioned something. So to her about my live feed. That's all. So what? It doesn't matter. It ain't gonna change the fact. So.
Well, look, you still get Social Security, right?
Yeah, I still get Social Security. I already spent through my Social Security already just to get this room again.
How much do you get in disability every week now?
$660 a month. $668. That's gonna change after I do my taxes.
Do you get higher or lower?
Lower, most likely. I'm probably
Listen, here's the thing. You don't have a criminal record.
No.
That's the main. When it comes to renters, let me tell you something. That is the main thing.
Yeah, that don't seem to matter on any place.
No.
Especially if you have an eviction, it doesn't matter.
I'm not talking about apartments and stuff. To them, your credit matters, and if you've been evicted before, I agree with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to private people on Craigslist or whatever, the eviction is the main thing. So what you do is, if you try to find somebody to live with, the first thing you need to tell them is I do not have any criminal record, and you can pull up my record. I have no credit. I have no criminal record.
No, I'm not moving with him. He's in Florida.
To me, that's the main thing. That's the main thing is if I'm renting to somebody, I don't want them to have a criminal record.
Right.
Because, and then the credit would be the second thing. And then, and you could say, look, I'll pay up front every time. So you might have to go on. This is what I would do. If Friday comes around, just freaking go on Craigslist, post, and then see if you can find, and then go to to where people are renting houses and literally just call every number you can.
I've done that too.
And say, look.
I even messaged them. I've done that too.
Yeah, but I'm saying it'll be no other choice on Friday. Like I said, you don't feel too worried right now because it's Sunday, right? Mm-hmm. Tomorrow you're not going to feel too worried, right? You're not going to feel too worried. Tuesday, you're like, well, Friday's coming, but I'm okay. Then Wednesday's going to come around, and then you want to start worrying a little bit. You're like, she's not calling me again, and she's not mentioning when I'm moving in. She's not talking about a key. She's not talking about.
Now I only get $668 a month from Social Security.
Right.
That's due to because of self-employment. I'm answering the person on YouTube
and
also.
Thursday's going to come.
Yeah.
Thursday's going to come, and you're like, wait a second. I'm out of here on Friday. She's not talking about me moving in there. That's what's going to happen, Scott.
It doesn't matter. They're already agreed upon about me moving out there on Friday, so it doesn't matter.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this. Do you know where she lives?
Yes, I've been to her house. I know exactly where she lives.
So, if Friday comes,
I know where the house is where I'm moving into too.
if a taxi comes, listen. If the time comes, you get a taxi and you drive to her house and you sit on her freaking front porch until she gets you a place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not leave that place until.
All right, let me get to the one the YouTube person here. All right, 668 is what I get from Social Security. Now I don't get the maximum because I am self-employed. It's adjusted to my self-employment doing my taxes every year. So it's going to drop because I made a lot more because of unemployment. I made about almost $20,000 last year on unemployment. So yeah, it's going to go down on where I'm going to owe Social Security. So because of that. So.
This Shayla chick treat you right.
Right now, my car situation, it's broke down because the transmission is toast in it because I tried pulling a boat with it because of that. That's the reason why right now I'm out of cars because I tried to tow my boat with it to Reading. So, trying to watch my YouTube channel. There, Rubber.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were online.
Yeah, I'm back on live. I just got back on not long ago. So, yeah.
Well, I said this woman's first name. Is that okay?
No.
Well, I already said it. I didn't even know you were online.
No, you didn't say it. No, don't mention it, please.
I just said her first name.
Don't say anything of it, please.
Oh, no, I didn't know you were online. I would say
You didn't say it. You did not say it.
I did say it. But
Oh, if you did, we didn't catch it then. We didn't catch it then. But don't mention it again, please.
Yeah, like a minute ago I said her first name. I didn't realize you were online.
Oh, yeah. I didn't catch it, so.
Her first name's Blade, people. Blade. That's all you need to know is her first name is Blade. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Whatever. But yeah. But again.
But anyways, listen, Blade, if you're listening, if Friday comes around and you don't have keys in that baby dinosaur's hand, you don't have keys in this baby dinosaur's hand, you're gonna get an Uber to your house and he's gonna literally camp out on the front of your driveway.
What do you want to do? Is cause problem, Robert? Man, don't do that.
He's gonna be out of options. He's gonna be out of options, and he's depending on you to help him.
Yeah, don't.
Now, let me ask you this. Here's the next good question. Did he and cool a 4-bedroom apartment? I guarantee you it's a couple $100 in Michigan. Now, you're going to be the only renter there for now, right?
Probably, yeah. For
She's
now.
got property. She's got maintenance. She's got property tax. She's got insurance. She's only getting $500 from you, and you're the only renter. Has she even talked to you about how you're going to divide up the utilities? Or are you going to be responsible for putting all the utilities?
Well, we haven't decided right now. We haven't decided on the utilities quite yet. So we are. We're on that situation, on the utility situation. But I'm considering putting it in my name for now. If it does come down to she's going to rent other rooms to it, then that's going to be a different story.
So are you going to have to put the utilities in your name?
Might be, just for because you got summer coming along. You got summer time coming along, and I'm gonna definitely want an air conditioner set in there, of course. So
when you cool and you air condition in one room, you have to actually really air condition the whole property. You have to all 4 rooms, living room, kitchen.
Well, this is gonna be just my room. It won't be the whole place. It'll be just my room.
That's $200, you know. Mm-hmm. That's $200 to air condition a big house like that. But if you're the only person in there now, and let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
If you listen, I want to walk through you with this. if you put the utilities in your name, you're already out of budget because you're paying $500 not only for the room, but you're paying $200 for utilities. And don't forget the water. You know,
No, that's not. That water's gonna be still in her name. All the other the other like water, sewage, and
all right, so the power. So $500, $200 for air conditioning. Now I might be wrong about that because I live in Florida, so it's probably a little bit more to air conditioning.
yeah. Well, up here it's not. We don't get as high as you do.
But that's probably an older house, so it's harder to pull and heat because the windows aren't, as efficient and everything. So I bet, let's say $150. So now we're at $650. You're already out of your You're already out of your budget.
Not really. I still got self-employment.
Budget.
I still have my self-employment. So I'm not.
Your Social Security is gone.
Yeah, I know this.
How you want to feed the baby? How you going to feed the baby dinosaur? The baby dinosaur needs food.
That's called food stamps. I can probably get back on food stamps again.
And you need a water, or you need medical. You need.
It's already in my Social Security. Medical's in Social Security. I already get medical. That's automatic.
You need Wi-Fi.
We got that taken care of. It's going to be taken care of. We'll get it figured out when it's done. So, all right. I got somebody's asking, I guess, a question on YouTube here about how are you doing for food wise. Well, I been out, bought some food from canned goods like beef stew, raviolis, ring bologna and stuff like that. And a couple times somebody bought me a meal. So far right now I'm set on food for the situation. Right now it's the situation I'm in. But until I get moved out of here. So hopefully. That's about it. Alright. Okay. Alright. So we'll find out when all the pieces fall after the fact. Until we find out what's going to happen. So, hopefully the cable is not going to be no more than $100. Hopefully. Hopefully lesser. I'm hoping. But again, I might get a VPN too, so.
Hey, have you taken the COVID test yet?
No, I haven't.
Or you haven't taken the vaccine?
Nope, not yet.
Or you want to take it? Are you going to get it?
I'm having my questions and doubts about it because I don't know about it exactly. Because I'm already talking to somebody who just got it done and they've been wiped out because of it and all that stuff. I don't know about doing that.
Well, listen. I'll tell you what I told my 73-year-old mom and my 93-year-old grandmother, right?
Mm-hmm.
They both got it. Okay? They both got it. And what I told them is, and it's like a series of 2 tests. And what I told them is...
Well, I'm reading as where I'm moving.
Negative. Well, what I told them is like, I think it's worth it for them to take it because of their age. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're kind of trying to weigh a risk to reward with that kind of thing, or more like not reward, more like risk to danger. So there's still a risk to take the vaccine because people do have complications from it, and they don't know the long-term effects of it, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm a 45-year-old man who is still overweight. I've lost a lot of weight here recently. But
No, she won't be living with me there.
I don't have perfect health. But for me, it's not worth the risk for me because I'm thinking, well, I'm not in my 70s yet or 60s. I don't have too many bad health conditions. I have a couple, but not like really bad. And for me, if I want to live another 20 years, it's not worth the risk for them to put a foreign substance in me that came out of China, and they don't know what the long-term risks of it. And I don't like being told what to do. And so for me, I decided not to take that risk. I have a child that's a teenager, and I'll be damned if I let somebody put something like that in.
Right.
First of all, children are much more immune to that stuff. They got much better health. And their immune system is so much better that their immune system will attack. If they get the vaccine, their immune system will be much more wrecked because they'll fight harder against it because their immune system is so much better. So no way would I have a kid do it. All right.
Okay.
Now for you, and you'll admit this, you're morbidly obese. You know, you're probably in your 700s, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think when it comes to risk to dangers, I would tell you what I would tell my 93-year-old grandmother. It's probably worth it for you to take it.
Okay.
Because if you get it, you're going to go downhill quick. So you don't want to get this thing.
Right.
So I would tell you that as a friend, I'm not going to do it for me because I feel like I'm at that threshold where I could take it because I'm still in my 40s and I'm not perfect health. But I take like 5 vitamin C. I get out I'm in Florida. I get out in the sun every day. I take huge amounts of vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E. I exercise. I walk now. I've lost 120 pounds. I'm not morbidly obese now. I'm still considered obese, but I'm not morbidly obese. So I keep losing. And if I did get it, it could take me out. But for me, I'm not taking that risk to take it because I feel like the chances of me taking it and putting something foreign in my body like that, I don't want. And I ain't doing it. But for you, if you have the opportunity to take it, and trust me, you're in your 40s now and and you do have health conditions, they'd give it to you. I would take it if I were you, Scott.
Okay.
I'm saying that as a friend. Go ahead and take it. Because being now that you could potentially be homeless, and you're out in the public, and there's chances of you coming across it and getting it, it's kind of high. I think it's worth it for you to go ahead and get it. What's your thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, I came across people that had it, but again, I never got it or anything. So I don't. It's like I don't know.
Now, JC here is in the comment section. He made a good point. And this is my thinking with my elderly grandmother and even my 73-year-old mom. He says it's a good idea to try an experimental vaccine on an elderly because if they die from the vaccine, they have already lived long enough. When you get that age, and I don't know how old you are, JC, but when I was 20, I thought 46 was, and 47 and 48 was just so old, right? I'm like, man, if I lived that long, then I lived most of my life. But when you get in your 40s, you're like, dude, life has just begun. I want to live to 70, 80, right? So if you and I have the luxury of getting to 70 or 90, we're not going to want to die when we get there. We're going to be like thinking, man, I'm enjoying today. I enjoy today for today, and I don't want to take something to end my life quicker. I would want to be alive now. You see what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying, but I also agree with Jay that it's a risk to reward kind of thing. Being that you're 70 or you're 90 and you're a more vulnerable health situation and you have lived a longer life, I think it's worth the risk to take it. Now, Jay, would you agree with me? Someone who's in 700 pounds in Scott's situation, who's had some health issues, he's had lymphoma on his leg, and he's not being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes yet, but I would bet he's got it.
No, I don't have it.
He's got diabetes.
I don't have it. I've been tested just recently. Don't have it. Don't have any diabetes of the sort.
The test they get you is not thorough enough to tell you if you've got diabetes. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. If you have edema and you are overweight, most likely you got diabetes.
Okay.
You're insulin resistant. Do you know how I know? Because when you eat food, you gain weight. You're insulin resistant. It goes to fat. It doesn't. You don't burn it off.
You're forgetting the pituitary adenoma.
Your you're definitely insulin resistant. Maybe the tumor caused you to be insulin resistant. Maybe it's the tumor that caused it, but you are insulin resistant. I'm not saying you're at fault. I'm saying that maybe the tumor caused you to be insulin resistant.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, baby dinosaur, is I think you should take it. What do you think?
I don't know yet, man. I'm waiting to see how everybody reacts to it. That's what I've been waiting for. So.
I know, but by that time it might be too late. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't know. Man. Right now, my biggest concern is a car. I gotta figure out how to get it. I need a vehicle.
I sure hope Friday night you can stream from your new place.
Well, I gotta have internet out there to stream, so I'll hopefully get that set up tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm gonna get it set up so I can get internet set up there. So that's something I forgot to ask her.
Listen, what your landlord, your ex-girlfriend has, this is what I'm hoping her intentions are. Because look, it's business. You want it to be good for her too, business-wise, or if not, you end up like you were in before, and a person that's not paying their electric bill, and then you get kicked out and you lose your stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you want the business to be, you want it to be smart for her too. So the saying is, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. If she told you you had that whole house to yourself, right, for $500, would you believe it?
No, not really, but no.
Hell no, I wouldn't believe it. Like, that's stupid. Why would she do that?
Yeah, right. You know.
That place, how many bedrooms does that place have? 4 or 5?
Four. I think 4 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's 4. So.
Okay.
I haven't been upstairs to see what the other bedrooms look like or anything. 'Cause I don't do stairs.
This is what I'm thinking for her. Okay. She bought that place as an investment property, and it wasn't ready. It was nowhere close to ready. But of course, she wants to get a renter in there as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
She wants to start making some of her money back. She wants to make some of her money back. Well, she knows you, and she's thinking, this place is nowhere close to being ready. However, I know Scott will pay. He's going to be a good tenant. So I'm going to have to get him in there first, though, and that way, let's say she's probably, how many bedrooms? You said 4 or 5?
About 4 or 3.
So
I'd say 4 or 5.
Right?
I'm pretty sure it's not a 5-bedroom house.
So it's 4?
Yes.
Okay. So 100% her goal is to have 4 renters in there. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, can they afford the house? Yeah, I would think so. I'm not doubting that.
Listen, 4 times 500. 4 times 500 is is 2,000. So she wants to bring in 5,000 from that place every month. Okay, and then you guys pay for the electric. You split it, and split 4 ways won't be too bad.
I don't want it should be all.
That won't be too bad.
Yeah,
So,
splitting is not a good idea.
She's
That should be all in within the rent. That should be within the rent.
So for people that she doesn't know, she just can't tell somebody that she doesn't know, hey, I got a place, I want $1,000, but it's not ready, and whatever. Most people are not going to pay, and they're going to go somewhere else. So she's intelligently knowing that you will work for her, and that you'll work with her, and you know her. And she's like, I trust you, you trust me, and yeah, this place, I'm getting this place ready, it's being remodified, and whatever. So you got to understand her position. So, when Friday comes around, you tell her, you say, look, I understand it might not be 100% ready. This kitchen might not be 100% ready, the bathroom, whatever. I just need a room. I just need to have a place to put my stuff. I don't care about the situation, whatever. I'll be quiet. I won't bother the workers if they're still working on the place still. can you please just make sure I have a place on Friday? And don't worry about it not being 100% ready. I understand what your goal is. Your goal is to get 5 or 4 renters in here and to have a good place to rent. And I understand that that's your goal, and I won't stand in the way of that goal. And if someone, I'll stand out of the way of the workers, whatever. Just give me a key, and I guarantee you, she'll be like, Scott, you're right, it's not 100% ready, but you understand what I'm going through, you understand what my goal is, and I will accept that, and you could look after the place before the 3 renters get here. You can look after the place, make sure no one comes in and breaks in or whatever. And what's good about you is you're a homebody, and you're not somebody that has 100 friends to have over. You don't have women over all the time. You don't do drugs. You don't do alcohol. So yeah, the cats are kind of not the best situation, but you're a dependable person and you're a good person, and that's what she wants in there, and she sees that in you. So, but make sure she understands your situation when Friday comes. Hey, it might not be 100% ready, but please give me a key, and I will work around it, and I won't get in the way of the workers, and we'll make sure that this transition works good. Sound good?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So you need to tell her, communicate that to her, that you're not getting frustrated and that you understand what her goal is. Her goal is to get 4 renters, Scott.
Yeah, I know this. I mean, a house is.
Don't think for a second you'll be in there with a 4-bedroom apartment all by yourself for the rest of your life.
No, I don't expect that at all.
And don't even think that it's just going to be you and somebody else. At least 3 people, but I'm thinking she's banking on 4. Now, how many bathrooms is in that place?
1 that I know of.
How many?
1.
What? So there's only 1 bathroom in the whole place?
Yes, there is.
You gotta admit, that kind of sucks, right?
Yeah, it does. Especially if you get somebody who likes to use the bathroom for a long period of time. Yeah, it does suck. I was running into that problem at the last place I was staying at. People going, it's like when I wake up, somebody's in the bathroom and they're in there for a long time. Especially when I have to go pee. Yeah, bad.
She will have a harder time renting that place out with 1 bathroom. I will admit that. Yeah, she will have a harder time with that. Wouldn't you agree?
That all depends on the people, actually. It really does. I mean, how often they're going to use the bathroom.
That's the problem. It depends on the people. People with lower standards. People who do drugs. People who turn their electric bill off and don't tell their roommate and then steal your stuff. Yeah, those are the kind of people that would be okay with a 1-bathroom apartment.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the quality of people. So yeah, someone that would be okay with only 1 bathroom sharing a house with 3 to 4 people. Yeah, those are the kind of people you don't want to live with.
Yeah.
You want to live with people with priorities that say, no, I want 2 bathrooms. What are you talking about? I want 2 bathrooms. I want 3 bathrooms. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's going to be the problem. Who's going to be okay with that?
I guess I just have to adjust. I'm just going to have to adjust, like I always have. That's what it's going to come down to.
So this is what's going to happen. You're going to have 4 bedrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be in one. You're going to be in one of them with your 5 cats.
I don't have 5 cats. God dang.
Okay, that's bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 2 is going to be a guy named Cletus. And Cletus tends to shoot up heroin every once in a while. And he does have a little criminal record or background, but he's okay with 1 bathroom. And he's going to be okay, right? With, but he shoots up a little bit every once in a while. Okay, that's the second. Cletus is going to be in the 2nd bedroom. All right, the third bedroom is going to be Shaniqua and her 5 kids. She just got divorced from her husband. Shaniqua and her 5 kids is going to be in bedroom number.
And the fourth one would be Rubber Wilbur.
Girls will be sharing your bathroom. All right. So what are we down to now? We got Scott Flanagan and his 4 cats in apartment number and
3 cats.
We got Cletus and his heroin addiction in number 2, veteran number 2. We got Shaniqua and her 5 kids in bedroom number 3. Oh no, number 4. Number 4 will be
You.
What would number 4 be?
You.
No, hell no. I'd rather live in a car. I'd living under a bridge. Let's see, number 4. Who's number 4 want to be? Who's number 4 want to be? Oh, I know who it's going to be. There's going to be a couple. There's going to be a couple moving in. Bedroom number 4. And you seem to think that you always recognize who this couple is, like you've seen it before. It's going to be this one real thin redhead girl that doesn't have any teeth. And you're going to recognize her husband. You're like, oh, damn. These are my old roommates. I had these roommates from a couple of years ago.
Those are the only cats I have. Besides the kittens. That's it.
I don't know, Scott, but I'm seeing about 4 or 5 cats right there.
Whatever, dude.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. You want to go in there with how many cats?
3.
3. What happens if Bonkers and Timothy showed up? Are you just not going to have to take them back?
Well, I'll wait till it comes to that situation. I'm not sure.
You would keep them, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's
again,
not cats now.
I haven't come to that situation yet, so I don't know for sure what's going to happen. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future. I'm not a future teller.
Don't you believe in miracles?
Not lately.
All right, then. You might have 5 cats there, too. And don't forget, Cletus is going to have 4 or 5 of his own there. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to live in this place, but let me ask you this. So you didn't sign any contract, right?
No, not yet. No, nothing's been signed. So far it's been verbal at this point. So.
Well, you gave her $1,000. Shouldn't the contract be signed when you gave her $1,000?
Huh?
Shouldn't this contract been signed when you gave her $1,000?
Yeah, but again, right now it should have been signed. But again, right now the situation, it's like we haven't got around with contracts yet. So.
Oh, I see how it is. I see. I'm kind of worried, Scott, but I'm hoping to good things happen.
I gotta call her back here again after we're done. I gotta ask her about the cable situation, anyways. So.
What are you gonna ask her about?
The cable. See, if there's like a line running to the house or not. If they have to come in and install
I
one.
would worry about getting my first foot in that place. That's my only worry I have. I don't care what cable.
I want to have internet when I freaking move in. I'm not gonna freaking go without internet for days on end, especially on a weekend.
Priorities, dude. I'd worry about getting in there first. Because you're on promise to play shit.
That ain't gonna hurt me to schedule an appointment with a cable company to get it hooked up there. I can still do that, and it still won't cost me a dime to get it done.
Alright. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cut this loose anyways. If anybody wants to help out, there's a link below in the description. If you want to help out anyway, please, that'd be fine. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and you have a good day. All right.